Hello, Year 3-4. So, as part of the first lesson of your illustration, we are going to be doing the storyboard. So I'm going to demonstrate to you how to do it. Now, I'm going to use the Dreams of Jungle book, that story, to show you how you would illustrate, how you'd create your storyboard, your thumbnails, ready to do that. Now, we're going to do it as a double page spread, and what I'm going to do is switch the camera around so that you can see what I'm doing, and then you can do that for your own story. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so what we're going to do, I want you to think about your story in 3 or 4 parts. Now, I'm going to do this one in 4 parts. Okay, and I'm going to do it as a double page spread, like I said to you. So I'm going to draw 4 rectangles, okay, onto my page. There we go. Now, they don't have to be perfect. This is, remember, this is the rough part. This is where we're getting our ideas down. Now, remember, the whole point of this is to tell a story using pictures, using images. So that's what I want you to focus on. Now, what I'm going to do is just do a bit of a dashed line down the middle here, just to show you that we're thinking about this as a double page. So in the book, it would be a double page spread like this. It would be both pages open. Okie dokie. So in Dreams of Jungle, Mia starts in her bedroom. So I want this to be a double page. I want the image to go right across both pages. So if I was making this, I'd have a large piece of paper like this. It would be folded and you'd see both images. Okay, so I'm going to do, there's there's Mia's floor. And I'm going to put her bed in. Now, remember, this is not supposed to be a beautiful, detailed piece of artwork. It's supposed to be quite simple and quick because we've got a lot of ideas to get around. So she's starting in her room. So I'm going to put her door in. Okay. And she has a rug in her room. Let's put the rug in. And she's got a great big window. How beautiful, eh? And then in Dreams of Jungle, she's starting the day and she's looking out her window and it's raining. So let's do some rain on the window. Now she's got a lampshade, a moon-shaped lampshade in her bedroom. And can you see it's just starting to come together? There we go. And then there's Mia, and she is sat on the bed looking out at the rain. Okay, so let's colour her in just so that you can see her. And there she is, and she's got her sketchbook open, thinking of ideas. Now, in the next part of the story, remember, this is where she starts. She starts in her colourful rainbow room where it picked off from Dreams of Colour. So I'm going to write rainbow here. And what I'm going to do is put some colours down. So red, yellow, green, blue, purple, orange, and any other colours that you want to include. So they're the colours that I want to include on this one here. So this is just a reference. So when I come back next week and I look at my plan, I'll know what colours I want to use to decorate her room. Okay? So then this is number 1. So I'm going to write number 1. So number 2 and number 3, they are the middle parts of the story. Okay, and then number 4, that's the end. So in the middle parts of the story, I really want to do, I'm going to do a double page spread again, so the picture's on both pages. You might want to do one page as one thing and then another page as something else. But the reason I'm doing the double page is because I want Mia here in the center. Can you see I'm doing it really quick? Just a quick kind of stick lady type drawing. And I'm going to draw her and she's painting. So she's painting her jungle ideas. So I'm going to do these painted jungle patterns swirling out of her. So I might have some giant jungle leaves. Maybe this is like a giant vine. Okay, and it just gives me an idea of how I want it to look. Okay, so for this one, because it is those jungle type patterns, I would really want to use green colours. So I'll put jungle painting. So I'm just making notes, because remember the whole point is to tell the story using the images. So for this one, it's really going to be about these greens. So you might have more than 2 different colours of green if you were doing something similar, or whatever you're doing. Perhaps you're going to go underwater, you might want lots of different tones of blue. Now I'm also going to put some orange and yellows in this one, because when I think of jungle, I think of sunny. So I want those nice bright colours. Okay, so I'm just going to dust that off because I'm using pastels and they're quite dusty. All right, so then the next part of the journey is when Mia is in her jungle world and she is exploring. Okay, and she meets a little monkey. So for this one, I am going to split it into 2 pages. So I'm going to make that a solid line, because on this page, I want Mia walking around and she could be looking up, okay, and she's exploring. She's, oh my goodness, what an amazing thing. She's in this giant jungle world. I want her exploring and being excited by it all. Okay, so I'm going to put some trees, some jungle trees, so maybe do an even taller one this side. Okay, there we go. All right. So there she is, and can you see I'm cutting it off at the middle there because I want this as 2 separate pages. Let's put a rock here, let's put some big swishy leaves, some bushes, put some grass on the floor, and we can have some jungle vines hanging down as well. Okay, you could even put like the cheeky little monkey up here that she meets. He's sat in the tree. Okay. There we go. On this page, a big part of the story is that she meets her monkey friend. So I'm going to kind of go close up here. So here's that rock. So can you see I've gone much closer? And I'm going to do that monkey, woo, falling out of the tree. Okay. And I want to show the monkey falling. There we go. All right. So I've split this into the 2 images. So it's still going to take up it's still be the same size paper, because remember each sheet of paper you can just fold in half. So whether you're doing it on A4 or A3 like me, you could just fold it and then do your 2 separate images. So what I'm going to do is just make a note. So this is Jungle World on this side. And this side is monkey falling. Okay, and can you see I've used like these lines here to show that movement, that swoosh of that monkey falling down. Now, both of these pages, they're still going to be using these jungly green colours. So I'm going to put my little colour palette down here. So the yellows and oranges. But I'm going to want to include on this side, my monkey is going to be brown. Let's have like a yellow and a red, because remember this is my story, that monkey can be any colour I want. Okay, so dust that off. There we go. So I've got 3 parts of my storyboard, 3 thumbnails. So the final part is going to be Mia's bedroom again. So I'm going to do double page spread again, but it has transformed into the jungle room. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, like last time, I'm going to put that floor across. I'm going to put her bed in. Okay, so remember, we're not doing beautiful pictures at this stage. We are just getting the whole picture on there, and then we can make it beautiful next week when it comes to actually creating these. And the great thing about these is you can do as much as you like with this. So Mia's, so you could do the whole story and put it all together, and I'll talk to you about that next week. So here we go. She's asleep on her bed and she is cuddling her monkey friend that she made. Okay, let's give her a stripy dress again. And there she is, all tucked up, asleep, and her little monkey friend's there. Okay, let's give her a pillow. She is asleep. I want her to be nice and comfy. And then let's put her window. There we go. And what I'm going to do to show that time has passed, it's not going to be raining anymore, I'm going to put some stars in that sky to show that it is nighttime now. That time has passed. Okay, and I'm going to put her door in again. So it might be actually this one, rather than the rainbow colours, the door frame and everything, that could be jungle colours, couldn't it? The rug, so the rug's there, but the rug has changed to jungle, so let's put some jungle leaves in, just for me to remember that I need to do that rug, jungle colours. Okay, and then the lampshade, I won't do a moon anymore, it's going to be a jungle bush, and I'm going to put some flowers on there as well. Okay, so there we go. We have got the start of the story. You can see Mia's in her rainbow coloured room. I put rainbow there. She's then doing some painting. She's doing some jungle painting, all the jungle swirls coming out. I think that would be a really fun one to do. Then we've got her jungle world and the monkey falling. And then this last one, I'm going to make a note down here where it says jungle room. Okay, so I'm going to put those colours in that I want to use again. I want the greens and the yellows and oranges. And I think I'd like a little bit of the red in for the flowers, because that makes me think of jungle, jungle plants. But can you see over here, I did it as a rainbow. This time I'm separating them all. And then let me have a look. I'm going to put a little bit of the brown on so that I remember my monkey is brown with the yellow and red on it as well. Okay, and then what I'd like to do, I'm going to put the blue up here so that I remember it's a night sky. So I could even put an arrow there just as a reminder that that is the night sky. So there we go. I have my picture storyboard now. These are what Luca was talking about, how she breaks up the whole story, creates the image, and then this image, if you can see, look, we're not going to need any words. You can see the story on this. And when it comes to next week, we can pick one of these out and really make a beautiful, detailed picture. Okay, so I've used pastels today. So I might use pastels next week, but you could use paints, pencils, whatever you wanted, as long as it is that lovely, detailed image. So I can't wait to see your storyboards. They're going to be absolutely beautiful. And remember, the whole point of this is telling that story. So just make sure that when it comes to doing your 4 boxes, just make sure that it's clear that it is the start, the 2 boxes in the middle, okay, and then the end. All right, so show that clear progression in the story using your storyboards. And then next week, we're going to really put lots of detail in, and it's going to be good fun. All right then, Take care. See you soon. Bye.